You're...
I did what I had to do.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 behind-the-scenes secrets on the Vampire Diaries.
And I left my friend to die. Please don't leave me!
For this list, we'll be looking at the drama, mistakes, and rewrites that were happening behind the cameras in Mystic Falls. Who is your favourite vampire in the TVD universe? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Jeremy Gilbert's age versus Stephen R. McQueen's age in real life. Jeremy was a character created just for the shows. In the books, Elena has a kid sister named Margaret, but on screen her sibling is supposed to be a brother that is barely younger than her.
First day of school and you're stoned.
No, I'm not.
Many fans agreed that on the show, the pair have one of the greatest on-screen sibling dynamics ever. But Stephen R. McQueen isn't actually younger than Nina Dobrev.
Jeremy, I know who you are. And it's not this person. So don't be this person.
I don't need this.
The actors are only 6 months apart though, so McQueen is definitely still believable as the younger brother. Aunt Jenna, on the other hand, is slightly less believable. She is supposed to be 29 at the start of the show.
You didn't get a brush-off email saying I'm leaving town. See ya.
Want to keep it down over there?
Why? What are you doing?
Homework?
In reality, actress Sarah Canning was 22 when the series started airing, which is only 12 months older than McQueen. Number 9. Some of the heretics' deaths weren't well received.
Nora, don't! You must live.
The show's creators had a huge hole to fill in the story when Nina left, and they decided to fill it with Salvatore family drama and the heretics. Many fans were understandably disappointed to see the new season without Elena or Catherine, but quickly fell in love with Mary Louise and Nora.
Let's see what else is out there together. I suppose there's no one I'd rather explore this dreadful world with.
The girls played the show's first lesbian couple, which seemed like a big win for inclusivity. But almost as quickly as the girls showed up, they were killed off. The CW has a reputation for bringing diverse characters onto their shows just to have someone to get rid of. Fans were not happy with their deaths, and honestly, neither were we.
If you don't stop, you will die. I'm already dead, my love.
Number 8, the role of Catherine Pierce was changed for Nina.
You must be Elena.
A lot had to be changed when adapting the book series for the small screen, and casting Nina Dobrev in the role of Elena/Catherine sparked some major changes. In the books, the antagonist vampire is a German girl named Catherine von Schwarzschild. When casting, the creators eventually picked an Elena that could do the part justice for 8 seasons. But Nina does not have the blonde hair, blue-eyed combo her book counterpart does. Her look and fluency in Bulgarian pushed the creators into making her doppelganger a Bulgarian girl named Catherine Pierce, born Katerina Petrova. The actress had to play many different doppelgangers, and she nailed every single one.
Whatever you do to escape Klaus, he will get his vengeance.
Number 7, everyone wanted to be Damon Salvatore.
Why are you here?
I miss my little brother.
Auditioning for a show can be an extremely long process. Co-creators Julie Plec and Kevin Williamson said they had a lot of pressure to cast the right actors because the story already had a large fan base. When it came to transforming the story, the character of Damon was one of the most sought-after roles. Paul Wesley initially came in for the role of Stefan, but was told he was too old and should try for Damon, before they realised that no one could play Stefan as perfectly as Paul.
Why are you here now?
I could ask you the same question.
Zach Rohrig and Michael Trevino also auditioned for the role of Damon before Ian Somerhalder ultimately landed the role.
You're not doing this.
Just did.
Number 6, Delena was not supposed to be Endgame.
If I'm gonna feel guilty about something, I'm gonna feel guilty about this.
It's everything you wanted.
Anyone who has read the books knows that the story goes in a very different direction in the show. For fans of Delena, it felt like the series finale tied up their story with a nice little bow. But that was not always the plan. During the filming of season 2, the creators had come up with an emotional finale involving the brothers' ultimate fate, while Elena would continue her life by perhaps pursuing medicine or falling in love with Matt Donovan. Kevin Williamson even said that he always imagined that Elena and Stefan would end up together. When Nina left, however, a lot of ideas with Elena/Catherine's storylines went right along with her. The creators had to regroup and come up with an ending just as emotional as the original plans.
Even after our long and happy life together, Damon is still worried he'll never see Stefan again. That he'll never find peace. But I know he's wrong.
Number 5, love was often in the air.
Am I shallow?
Is that a trick question?
I don't mean to be.
Teen drama shows seem to like making their main cast members take turns dating on screen, like Caroline dating Matt, who dated Elena, who dated Stefan, who eventually marries Caroline.
You may kiss the bride, little brother.
It all seems so unrealistic, but it appeared to have set a dating pool for the actors. Almost everyone knows about Nina and Ian's off-screen romance, but they were reportedly not the only ones. Candice King supposedly dated Stephen R. McQueen and Zach Rohrig before settling down with her musician husband. Zach later went on to date Natalie Kelly, who played Siren Sybil. Paul Wesley was married to Dr. Meredith, played by Tori DeVito, and dated Phoebe Tonkin, who played Haley, on and off after their divorce. Then Klaus's Joseph Morgan married Persia White, who played Bonnie's mum after meeting on set. We love all the love.
I'm Joseph Morgan.
I'm Joseph Morgan's wife.
I don't believe anymore.
Is that how you identify?
No,
Oh my
I
God.
identify as non-binary.
Number 4, Ian Somerhalder liked being bad.
Damon. Hello, brother.
No one could have portrayed Damon Salvatore quite as well as Ian Somerhalder did. The character starts as antagonistic and rides a line between evil and alluring. So when fans started to like Damon, the creators ran with it and started to give him a redemption arc, because everyone loves a good redemption arc, right? Well, everyone except Ian. In an interview, he stated that he was really unhappy about his perceived gentleness in the scene with Rose.
On the count of 3. 1, 2.
But eventually he came around, and we were left with a completely well-rounded character.
There's no way I would have ever gotten another chance to escape. So I chose to save myself.
Number 3, LJ Smith was not involved in the making of the show.
Dear Diary, today will be different. It has to be. I will smile, and it will be believable.
When a movie based on a book is received poorly by fans, a question that often comes up is, why don't they turn books into shows instead of a movie? You might be able to include more details from the books and perhaps even produce a more accurate portrayal of the story.
Yes, I feel much better.
Well, The Vampire Diaries shows that this is not necessarily the case. The author of the TVD book stated in an interview that she was not actually consulted in the making of the series at all, meaning the show is all the creators' interpretations of her books.
I will start fresh. Be someone new. It's the only way I'll make it through.
Many fans were upset about some of the book-to-show changes, but LJ Smith herself said the show is an incredible interpretation of her story, and we're going to have to agree with her on this one. Number 2. Damon Salvatore's opening voiceover was added at the last minute.
For over a century, I have lived in secret, hiding in the shadows, alone in the world. Until now, I am a vampire.
There is no mystery as to what the show is about. It's in the title, but in the intro to the pilot episode, Stefan does a voiceover announcing he is a lonely old vampire and this is his story, before the scene cuts to a couple on the road. The creators of the Vampire Diaries initially did not include the voiceover, and the pilot just made this seem like a typical teen drama, with nothing special about it.
Pardon me. Is this the men's room?
But when presented to test audiences, the episode didn't capture watchers' attention until something supernatural happened, which was over 8 minutes in.
I'm sure everything you need is there.
Well, you're right. So it is.
When they added the voiceover announcing Stefan as a vampire at the beginning and showed the pilot to new test audiences, it captured their attention right away. We get it. Who doesn't want to know more about the lonely vampire?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, both Salvatores were supposed to die.
Yep. In the flesh.
How am I seeing you right now? Because I'm not dead, Stefan.
There are so many ways this show could have ended and still be satisfying to the fans. As previously mentioned, the creators came up with a gut-wrenching finale in just the 2nd season of filming. What we didn't mention was the fact that it would have also seen both Salvatore brothers die to save the girl they loved.
He just sacrificed everything to save his brother.
But with 6 seasons standing between them and the finale, though they didn't know that at the time, there was too much room for change, so the idea was scrapped. Between fans loving Elena no matter what Damon did, to Elena leaving the show 2 seasons before its end, the original ending just couldn't be brought to life. But we still get a glimpse of the idea when Damon eventually reunites with Stefan in the afterlife.
Damon. Hello, brother.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.